Don't judge a book by its cover is probably one of the very first metaphors I learned about life growing up, and it is ironically the metaphor that I actively practice against. Like, if you look like this, I'm just going to assume that you're a pedophile, and I'm sorry if that makes you uncomfortable, but imagine how the children feel. You know those really small, thick books you find at like Walgreens or like at the back of the romance section at Barnes and Nobles, and they have like a full body of like a man with like no shirt on, or a woman draped in velvet, and it's got really bold letters. Those kind of books, I assume, are written by a 40-year-old woman and just like smut from the 80s, because that's the last time that they genuinely had a passionate night, and they're just recalling all of those memories into like period time romance. No, but like I see people and I go, yeah, they look like they'd be a nice friend. Or I look at food on a menu, I said, yeah, that looks good. And then I'm usually wrong because I'm really picky and it tastes even more flavorful than I imagined, and I wasted $20. And that is why I actively choose restaurants that have the chicken tenders option. And you might call me a child for only indulging in such a food at all times, but if you get a good look at my room, you would know that the insult child is nothing to me. Speaking of child, guess who isn't pregnant? Me. But everyone else is. You know, all my friends are getting married, they're getting engaged, most of them are Mormon, which makes sense, but I'm getting concerned because I haven't been invited to a single wedding. I see myself as the kind of religious where I think everybody goes wherever they think they're gonna go. If you think you're going to become a tree, I hope you do. I see it. I envision you swaying in the wind. If you think you're going to go to hell, then they're fluffing your pillows as we speak. Something I've been considering is being a furry artist, because they make a lot of money, and I have the skills. I have the ability. Perhaps I make a portfolio. You know, maybe I sign up to that one website that you can commissions by. Yeah, I see a future. You know, you get your furry porn, I get my money to do whatever the heck I want. And you can say that your specialty furry porn was drawn by your favorite TikToker/YouTuber, Asia Ray. Who doesn't want that? I mean, like, don't be surprised if one day you see something that looks familiar in my art style and you're like, is this done by... It is! You know, some people go into sex work when they turn 18, and some turn into furry porn artists. Not that I would be a furry doing no, like, an artist who makes furry porn. Okay. Here's my impression of what I think the College Board reaction was when they received Malala's college essay. Shit. Okay. Alright. We're not gonna even read this one. We already know. Okay. Just let her in, because like, how do you say no to that story? Being shot by the Taliban. Like, what, do you think maybe they didn't allow her to write about that? Or she had to write about something else? I want to know. Maybe it's already out there. And you think maybe she just linked a TED Talk or like her medical files, being like, do you need the essay? I was literally on the news. You know who I am. So I was homeschooled, but I need to know. I need to know if I act like one. So, what is your age? 18 to 24. That's so scary. That's like, ugh. Do you know the first 20 digits of pi? No, I know 3.14, and then after that, beats me. Have you read the whole series of the Kingdom series? I don't know what that is. Do you program with Scratch? No. Am I not fitting the stereotypical homeschooler? Are homeschoolers like CS majors? Is that what I was supposed to do? This sucks. If you ask for the definition of a word, does your mom say, look it up? Yeah, I mean, what's the difference here? Shit. Have you ever been felt sorry? Have you ever been felt sorry due to the location of education? Yeah. Yeah. Can you say that again? Have you ever felt sorry for due to the location? Have you ever gone to prom? Yes. Yes, I did. In my very last year, my school has never done prom. I did an online program. And then the year that I graduated, they were like, let's do a prom. Why not? So in February, right before everything shut down, I went to prom with a bunch of other antisocial online homeschoolers. And homeschool proms, let me tell you, maybe. See, looking at me at first, you could headcanon that I'm homeschooled because of my short hair and the reason that I always have my hands on my hips. That is a clear indication of not knowing how to body language properly as a 19-year-old woman. But, I beat the system! They can't tell. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one next. There are people who watched you, and then there are people who watched you but played Yander Simulator when they were younger. Two completely separate communities with two completely separate reactions. Because the discussions that were happening online were not from people who ever watched people play this game or played this game in general. Because this game immuned me to this entire show and all of Joe's actions. Like, yeah, okay, Joe killed somebody because his girlfriend was cheating on him with the guy. Okay, well, we threw someone off a roof once because somebody looked at our crush a certain way, and we even kept the shoes. So, basically, he did throw the guy off of the roof because the girlfriend was cheating with him on Joe, but still, it took cheating to throw somebody off a roof. It just took a glance for us. What world tragedy did you hyperfixate on when you were a child? Mine was the Titanic. I really liked reading about how people were stuck in certain places, watching the movie and seeing the water all rush in. We went to the Titanic Museum when I was 12 in California, and it was not 12. When was 2010? I was 8. When I was 8, and that's where it all started. Did you have a pleasant dinner, sir? The young man asked. Oh, splendid. I was almost set ablaze, and then some crazed Amazon made a speech about votes for women. As if that could ever happen. Lord save us. Oh shit, I don't remember that part of this. I don't think I even read this. There was supposed to be a second Titanic. Like an actual ship, and it was supposed to set sail in 2020. And I remember hearing this in like 2015. I was like, oh my god, that's so far away. And here we are. I just think it'd be funny if it sunk again. I would want to be there to witness, to experience, to go through the trauma, and have a life story to tell, if I make it out alive. Like, if I was the captain of a ship and it started sinking, I wouldn't put my big girl boots on and be like, I'm going down with it. No, I'm getting off. It's my responsibility to tell the tale of what went wrong and how it went wrong. So I need to survive. I can't trust the passengers to tell the story. They don't know the inside workings of the ship. They don't know exactly what went wrong. It was stupid of the captain to be like, I'm gonna go down. No. Now we don't really know what happened. We do, but do we? Alright, well, I think it's about time we part ways. So, thanks for watching. And, yeah, okay.